You know what's crazy? When you living in the signs of the times, right? It's amazing how the times that we living in, people question whether God is real. Some people have doubt. But isn't it amazing that we have no question, no doubts that the devil exists? You could clearly see that evil exists on this earth, and you could clearly see where this world is going. I'm going to say that again. I want y'all to think about that, right? We could clearly see that the world that we live in, that there is an evil that's ruling the world. We can clearly see that the people in position of power are evil. Sometimes you gotta just sit back and watch and pay attention to what's going on in the world. The oceans that we fish, we eat out of, is being polluted with nuclear waste from Fukushima, right? Is that normal? Nah, it's not normal. It's evil. California is burning like an inferno. So now we know for a fact it's not conspiracy anymore that the people in power have the technology to make it rain, sleet, hail, snow. In Dubai, they just made it rain because it was too hot, using drones. In Chicago, it's burning every year out of control. So you telling me the people in power that can make it rain don't want to stop these fires? Help me make sense of that. It's just something to think about. I'm going to say it again. So obviously, this technology was used already, right? More than once. To the point that we have governments that blamed America for earthquakes. But we're not going to use this technology to stop California from burning. Things that make you go, there's no doubt about it that evil exists in this world. Here we have your boy Bill Gates talking about blocking out the sun for 3 days. Blocking out the sun for 3 days. What kind of damage would that cause to the earth? China has plans and is in the process of building its own moon. Right? Why would China need its own moon when we have one in the sky? Why would China... Well, they just finished building a generator sun with nuclear power to generate the power of the sun in China. Why would China need to heat up to the earth? Why would China need to heat up the earth? Don't we have a sun? I don't know if y'all been noticing, right? In New York, because I'm from New York. I don't know if y'all been noticing in New York, we've been wearing sweatshirts and hoodies at nighttime because the temperature's been dropping. It hasn't really been swimming pool weather in New York. You don't really have to blast your AC. It's not that hot. Something just ain't right. It's clear as day that evil exists. It's amazing how we can question whether God is real. But you could clearly as day see that evil exists. See, at this point in time in life, it comes a time to pick a side. We already see what times we living in. We already know what time it is. It comes a time and a point that you pick a side, man. We living in the times where you see they done opened up, they done opened up Pandora's box, or created, I should say, they done created a creation where we have to take a potion. In the past, we done seen the fall of Saddam Hussein. In the past, we done seen the fall of Gaddafi, right? We done seen wars and rumors of wars over lies. But in China, they unleashed the Kraken on us, allegedly, from the words of Donald Trump. And you don't see the powers that be clashing with each other, but what you do see, the world on lock and people on punishment. See, it's clear that Thanos is ruling with his scientific glove and his pills and potions. It's clear to see that evil exists, but we still trying to figure out if God is real. Riddle me this. Is there not universal laws that govern this earth, but men are going against that? In life, a child is born. You go into the hospital and the doctor rises the child up and say, this is a happy little baby boy, or this is a beautiful little baby girl, right? But in today's time, they done created something called Gender X, where you get to decide later on whether you have a boy or a girl, when the universe had already decided. It's clear as day to see that evil exists. We live in times where man, woman, and child is shunned. Divorce is at an all-time high. Marriages between man and woman is not happening. It's not happening at all. But what is happening is the push and the rise of homosexuality. You see a man get on stage, the baby, and say what? If you a man that ain't worth or ain't willing to be with a man, put your lighters up, and his whole world came crashing down. The original order in life is man, woman, and child. Let's never forget that.